Like, if you know it, to play Oklahoma Hills. Is that right? Okay, and I'm telling you, the way she grabbed my hand and looked at me, I could not say no, and I know you can't say no either. We should always try to say yes to our elders. I'm glad to be with you. Chief Baker sends his regrets he could not be here today, but I know he's proud that the Tulsa Cherokees are gathering once again. As Chief Baker says when he travels around, ladies and gentlemen, the state of the Cherokee Nation is strong, and it is getting stronger. There is progress now, and there's more progress on the horizon. And the signs of strength are all around us, and even recently. And just this last week, we opened our 10th casino in Grove. And it's great to open a casino, but what really makes the community respond, and what really means a lot to me and the chief, is that that casino represents 175 jobs for a community that needs it, and for Cherokees who need those jobs, and that is a sign of progress, and we're proud of that. And our track record in our businesses is that we put a high percentage of Cherokees to work. And when we opened the casino in South Coffeyville, folks said, well, you know, you might get 50-60% Cherokee employment. I think we were close to 80-90%. Bill Davis is here from South Coffeyville. I think we put every Cherokee that could work, that needed to work at that casino. And that's a good thing, because our people want to work. Now, they don't just want to work in casinos, and that's okay. We have other opportunities. Cherokee Nation businesses and Cherokee Nation combined is 11,000 employees and growing. 11,000 employees that have a huge impact on their community when they bring those paychecks home. It's not just in gaming, it's in aerospace, it's in IT, it's in security. It's mostly here in Northeast Oklahoma, but it is all over the country. And it should be, because, ladies and gentlemen, as Council Lady Hatfield said, we are the largest tribe in the United States. There are Cherokees in every state in this great country. Everywhere that you go, you can find Cherokees. And the Council Lady and I have the opportunity to travel around inside the Cherokee Nation and outside the Cherokee Nation all over the country. And we see signs of strength, because we see Cherokees, when there's enough of them that can get together, they are getting together. They're getting together to preserve their culture, to learn their language, to learn their history, and to teach that history to their kids, and to teach that history to their neighbors that don't know it like you and I do. And so that means we're growing strong, not just in Northeast Oklahoma, but we're growing strong all over the country. Now, there's lots of signs of strength, as I say. One real sign of strength, I think, is our young people. And we have our junior Miss Cherokee here. She's a great example of a young person who is dedicated to preserving her culture and advancing in her life. And we've got that all over the Cherokee Nation. Right now, as we speak, over 4,000 Cherokees, mostly young people, are going to college on a Cherokee scholarship. That's a great thing that we can take. We can take the great prosperity that we're enjoying through our businesses, through our casinos, and we can use that to invest in our young people. So we can create jobs here in Northeast Oklahoma, and we can make sure to give folks an opportunity to get an education so they can stay in Northeast Oklahoma. Because that's how we build a strong Cherokee Nation, is to give folks a reason to stay. And you need jobs, you need education. And college is not for everyone. I'm glad our career services are here. One of the great things that I like to do is to attend the graduations that career services has for their various programs. And they have a partnership with the Ironworkers Union. My father was an iron worker. My grandfather was an iron worker, Local 584. And that union and our great career services department partner to give folks an opportunity who maybe never had skills in their life, maybe didn't think they could get ahead, maybe they lost their job at a company, and they got an opportunity through Cherokee Nation. And so I get to attend a graduation of these folks of different ages. They usually have their families with them, and they're graduating on a Friday, and they're going to work on a Monday. And that is what our people need. That's what they want to do. They want to work, but we've got to help them with opportunities to work. And I'm so proud of our career services department for doing that. I was visiting with Larry over there about companies in Tulsa that increasingly come to us because they know that we have people that want to work. They know we have people that get trained. So more and more companies in the state of Oklahoma and the communities are looking to Cherokee Nation to build strength, to build partnerships, and that is what we're doing. The state of Oklahoma right now, is struggling a bit in its budget. We read it in the newspaper. We read the budget deficit, the $1 billion hole they have in their budget. But the Cherokee Nation has a balanced budget, and we're able to invest in education. We're able, frankly, to fill some gaps that has been created by what's happened with the state. So last year we gave $4.5 million to the public schools, including right here in Tulsa County. That's a good thing because our young people go to public schools. And I want the state to step up. I want the state to do the right thing. So we lobby at the state legislature for full funding for public education. But folks, as long as we've got kids in those public schools and as long as we've got resources and money coming in, rest assured we're going to send it out to make sure our young people can get an education no matter what public school they go to in this Northeast Oklahoma. And we're going to make sure if they want to go to college, they can go to college. And if they need job training, they can get that. So all of that is combining for great economic vitality in Northeast Oklahoma. It is growing and it is prospering and it is doing so largely because of the good work of the Cherokee Nation, because we're investing in our people and we're investing in our communities. Now, I think an even bigger sign of strength in all of that, bigger than all the casinos that we have, bigger than any of the programs we have, is what is happening in our communities in terms of organizing. That's where the real strength of the Cherokee people has been for centuries. Even when the Cherokee government was effectively diminished during most of the 20th century, we still had communities that stayed strong. They still held fast to our lifeways. They still kept our language alive. They still taught our history. And so we've got to rely on our communities to keep that going, to keep that fire lit in our communities. And it's happening all over the Cherokee Nation. Linda mentioned Bill Davis. That's a fine example of a community organization that takes care of its friends and neighbors in the South Coffeyville community. Whether it's a cultural presentation or a food pantry, that organization is there to help. And you can go all over the Cherokee Nation and find this. And that's why I am so proud of Greater Tulsa Cherokee. That's why I'm so proud of Linda Leaf Boland. Because there's a big challenge in Tulsa. There are 30,000 Cherokees, 30,000 Cherokee citizens, and it's a big urban, it's a metro area. It's hard for folks to get together. But Linda Leaf Boland and the Greater Tulsa Cherokees and her team has found a way to get you together, because meeting after meeting you're coming back, and she and her team keep presenting new things for us to engage in and new things for us to learn. So Linda, we're very proud of you, and I hope she'll get many today. She ought to. But Linda Leaf Boland, thank you for what you do to organize this community. Now, I'll be glad. I'm going to leave for a bit, and I'm going to come back, but January and I are going to grab a bite to eat with some of the staff that's here. We have great staff here, by the way. These folks work all week, and then we say, can you be in Tulsa on Saturday for the whole day? And they say yes. They say yes because they signed up to work for the Cherokee Nation because they have it in their heart to serve the Cherokee people. It is not just a job for these folks. It is a calling, and it is a great calling, and it is public service, and that's something that is honorable, and I appreciate them. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. On behalf of the Cherokee Nation, on behalf of Chief Bill John Baker, I want to tell you that it is great to be a Cherokee and know that you are a member of the largest tribe in the United States. But when you look around at our progress, when you look at what's going on with our young people, when you look at the investments we're making in healthcare, when you look at the jobs that we're creating, when you look at us preserving our culture, saving our language, teaching our history, folks, we are not just the largest tribe in the United States. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, we are the strongest tribe in all of this United States. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Whatever.